on the knowledge, education, etc. I have not taken any interest in that because at this age I have become a little of a cynic, and I thought it was another buzzword which the authorities were promoting. But I have a few thoughts on this important point raised by Samir, that Goan youth, after studying in Goa, do not get employment opportunities in Goa. They have to go, whether IT or some other, they have to go out of Goa. I am informed that there are about 700 engineers which are turned out every year by our engineering institutes. I am not sure whether the figure is correct, but it should be roundabout correct. And most of them, or many of them, are picked up on the campus interview. The remaining have to fend for themselves, mostly out of Goa. Now, when we say Goan economy is incapable of sustaining the youth, giving them employment opportunities, we are assuming that the education system and the economic system have to go together. According to me, this is not true. Education is an end by itself, and to say that in any given state the people educated there should get an employment there is not correct, because economic development takes place on the basis of natural resources, on the basis of human resources, on the basis of the capacity of the government there to plan and implement. Whereas education is a totally different ball game, where people try to get educated in any area they like, and the more the demand, the more the supply. Why are the engineering colleges being started now after Goa Engineering College? You have Don Bosco, you have Wasagaon, because everybody thinks that there is more demand. And all these students do know that they may have to go out, but still they come and study. So I think the basic assumption that education takes place after calculating whether educated people can get employment there itself, the basic assumption is not correct. That is my view. I have heard this criticism many times that Goa government is not capable of providing employment to all. No government does. What about Bihar? What about UP? What about Karnataka? All manual labor comes from Karnataka here, and it doesn't follow that all educated Kannada people are employed in Karnataka. No. IT, yes. If somebody becomes an IT specialist, there are more chances that he'll get an employment in Bangalore. But there are others. What about Tamil Nadu? What about Kerala? Why are thousands and lakhs of Keralites all over the country? That's because Kerala cannot provide them jobs. Majority of the states in the country cannot provide jobs to their educated children for the simple reason, basically at the planning stage, either by government or by private expert, there is no what I would say synchronization, and there cannot be any synchronization, according to me, between education and employability. Education is a different ball game. Skill development, yes. Somebody, Mr. Patnaik, talked about the skill development. I am afraid skill development projects have been there in India for the last 25-30 years. When I was leading the organization called Co-optex, it is a cooperative organization having 5